Okay, so this is a talking stick, so when I pass it to you, you can talk. Okay. So, I'm gonna start off with this question. How do you feel today on a scale of 1 to 5? I'm a solid 3 because I'm really sleepy, but I feel pretty good.
Is 5 the best or 1 the best?
5 the best.
I'm gonna go with a 3. I'm tired, it's been a long week, but the weekend looks promising.
Wow. I'm gonna have to go with like a 1 because my week has been really bad. And
I'm gonna go with a 3 because I just took a test and it was really hard.
What is one characteristic you think is most important that a person has? So I think empathy is the most important characteristic just because it'll help you understand people, and when you understand people, it makes it easier to work with them.
I think respect is the most important thing. Respecting people's emotions, how they handle things, their time, and just anything that they feel they need to do that's best for themselves or like for the situation.
I think it's not really a characteristic, but like love, because it's good to be able to show people love because not all people get that, and that's just kind of like that's a thing that you need. And like that.
I'm gonna say kindness because it's important to always be nice to each other because you never know what they're going through.
Okay, who is your favorite person and why? So my favorite person is Miss Carlton, and she was my English teacher for 2 years back home. And she's my favorite person because she's so caring, and she always puts her heart out there for the kids that she has, and she gets like the new set every year. But she's caring, and she's understanding and accepting of every personality, from like the bad kids to like the scholars. And she never makes you feel bad for being who you are.
My favorite person is my mom. She's been the person who's always been there for me and has always tried to understand everything that I'm going through, and has really like allowed me to open up, and she's been a really good role model for me about how to continue to keep going, but to also know that I have to put myself first in some situations, and that if I can't take care of myself, I can't help take care of other people.
My favorite person is my grandpa. He was very accepting over everything. He always, like, he's so supportive over anything, and he's always there for you when you need him, even if it's something small or something stupid. He's always like, well, I'm here for you, and he'll always be like the person who like lifts your chin up and keep you pushing forward.
My favorite person is my mom because my mom's my #1 fan and she always supports me no matter what I do.
Name a memorable experience in which someone has used that trait in doing something good for you. Why do you think this stuck with you for so long? So I can't think of a memorable experience necessarily, but I know that when people consider my feelings and when people notice a difference in me and they try and understand it, or they'll like ask me why, or they'll give me space, whatever they think I need, and they'll adjust how they act for how I'm acting that day. I think that's super important, and I think trying to understand strangers as well, and in the sense of empathy, is very important.
I kind of agree with Nani. Like, I don't necessarily have like a memorable experience. I just know that like when people show respect for like how I'm feeling that day, or like, you know, if I really need to talk that day, they just sit and listen. And that's something that I really found a lot since I've been at college, and that's something that I think some college kids will lack, is that they don't want to show their respect. They're kind of a little bit self-absorbed, but taking that time to show someone the respect and like allow them to like vent, and you know, just being respectful and like listening and like trying to be there for them in the best way that you can. It's good quality in a friend.
I've had a lot of experiences where people have showed me love. We're most in this room. One of the most like impactful on my life was my friend Zatali. I was going through a really rough time in 8th grade where I felt alone and unhappy. I simply like really felt unloved, and she showed me like love and like that she cared about me, and just like kept me like going, and here I am like today.
my mom and I growing up, like we always butted heads a lot, because we're so much alike, and no matter like what, even if we're gone like arguments, she was always kind to me, and like that helped me learn like in the future, like if I disagree with somebody or feel like we don't, like if something happens, like you can always still be kind to them, because like my mom showed me that even like whenever we go in fights, and we got in, like some pretty heated fights.
Okay, so look at the person to your left and tell them one good thing that you like about them, or that you notice about them. So to the left is Kylie, and I like how resilient you are and how strong you are. A lot happens to you, and you don't really let it affect you. Like you can bounce back, and I like that. And you are super caring, and you always put everybody before yourself, even when you are struggling, and I think that that's a great thing, because that goes into empathy too, because that's just really important to me, and you have that.
The thing that stuck out to me the most about Allie is like her heart. No matter what she's going through, she is so loving, so caring, and she always has a smile on her face no matter what's going on in her day. And I love her.
Wow. Something that sticks out to me about Lauren is how amazingly kind she is, and how sweet she is, and how loving she is towards everybody. She may not be like super close with you, but she'll always show you love and kindness, because it's like that's just who she is. She's a very mom type person, and I think she's amazing.
You feel the love through her cookies.
I'm a little biased.
Nani, one thing that stuck out to me about you from the day I met you was how spunky your personality was, and how you just lit up a room like so fast. I remember walking into the house and you were just so loud, and I just loved it because it brought so much joy and so much life into the house. And it just makes my heart so full when I see you, and you always say hi, and you've always got a smile on your face. It just makes everybody's day.